Far out in the heart of the Indian Ocean, scattered like a string of pearls, lies a dream that has captured the imagination of travelers for generations: the Maldives. A place where time seems to dissolve into the turquoise waves, where the sun dances across endless lagoons, and where nature performs its most dazzling magic. This isn't just a destination, it's a promise of serenity, a gateway to paradise, and an invitation to witness one of the most breathtaking spectacles the earth has ever created. Imagine arriving by seaplane, the world below transforming into a kaleidoscope of deep blues and radiant turquoise. Tiny islands, ringed by shimmering white beaches, seem to float on the surface of the sea like delicate gems. From above, the Maldives looks unreal, a place that could only exist in dreams. But as your feet touch the soft, powdery sand and the ocean breeze brushes against your skin, you realize it's all real. Every wave, every sunset, every coral reef. They are the wonders of the Maldives. This island nation is made up of 26 atolls and over 1,000 coral islands, each one more mesmerizing than the last. These islands are not just dots on a map, they are living, breathing ecosystems, home to some of the richest marine biodiversity on the planet. Beneath the glassy surface of the Indian Ocean lies a world of color and movement. Coral gardens flourish like underwater rainforests, vibrant with life. Schools of fish shimmer like silver lightning. Giant manta rays glide with silent grace. Sea turtles patrol the reefs as if keeping ancient secrets. And if you're lucky, you may even find yourself swimming alongside a majestic whale shark, the gentle giant of the sea. But the magic of the Maldives isn't confined to the ocean. It's in the air, in the way the sunsets ignite the sky with hues of orange, pink, and gold. It's in the hospitality of the Maldivian people, whose warm smiles and quiet grace welcome you not as a visitor, but as a guest to be cherished. And it's in the rhythm of island life, slow, peaceful, and timeless. Here, luxury isn't about extravagance. It's about harmony. Harmony with nature, with culture, and with oneself. Every island resort in the Maldives feels like its own world. Overwater villas stretch out into the sea like elegant walkways to heaven. Glass floors reveal the marine life below your feet. Infinity pools mirror the horizon. And when night falls, the stars emerge in their full brilliance, unchallenged by city lights. On certain beaches, the ocean itself begins to glow, a phenomenon known as bioluminescence, where plankton emit a blue light, turning the shoreline into a galaxy of shimmering stars. Walking barefoot through this light feels like stepping into a fairy tale. And then there's the food. Freshly caught seafood grilled to perfection, tropical fruits bursting with flavor, and spices that carry the essence of ancient trade routes. Dining in the Maldives can mean candlelit dinners under palm trees, floating breakfasts in private pools, or even underwater restaurants where fish glide past your table as you savor every bite. Here, every meal is a celebration of the sea, of the land, and of life itself. While many come to the Maldives for honeymoon escapes and luxury vacations, this paradise offers so much more. There is history here, stretching back centuries. The Maldivian culture is a blend of South Asian, Arab, and African influences, evident in its language, music, dance, and crafts. The capital city of Malé may be small, but it pulses with energy. Markets bustle with colors and voices. Mosques rise with elegant grace. And the people, proud, kind, resilient, are the heartbeat of this nation. Ecotourism is also thriving in the Maldives, as more travelers seek ways to explore this paradise responsibly. Conservation efforts are underway to protect the coral reefs, reduce plastic waste, and support sustainable fishing practices. Local islands offer guest houses where travelers can experience the real Maldives away from the glamour, closer to the soul. Here, you can learn traditional fishing techniques, cook local dishes, and hear stories passed down through generations. These experiences are not just memorable, they're transformative. Diving and snorkeling in the Maldives is unlike anywhere else. The Ba Atoll Biosphere Reserve, designated by UNESCO, is a haven for marine life. At Hanafara Bay, hundreds of manta rays gathered during feeding season in a graceful ballet that defies explanation. It's a spectacle so rare, so moving, that it leaves even the most seasoned divers in silent awe. Every plunge into these waters reveals a masterpiece. A coral arch here, a cave adorned with soft corals there, a curious dolphin spinning by for a closer look. The sea speaks in silence, and in the Maldives, that silence is louder than any words. As the golden sun sinks below the horizon, casting long shadows over the still waters, the Maldives undergoes a gentle transformation. By day, these islands dazzle with color and vitality, but by night, they enchant in a different way, softer, quieter, more intimate. The sea whispers secrets to the moon, the palms sway gently in the warm breeze, and the stars, oh, the stars, they seem to shine just for you. Here, in this magical twilight, you begin to feel something stir inside. A sense of peace, of clarity, of wonder that words can barely describe. This is a place where time feels suspended. There are no deadlines, no alarms, no rush. You wake with the sun, you sleep beneath the stars, and in between, you live. Whether you're floating in a private infinity pool, sailing into the sunset on a traditional dhoni boat, or simply lying on the beach with the waves as your soundtrack, every moment here invites you to breathe deeper, to feel more, to remember what it means to simply be. The Maldives is not only about landscapes, it's about emotions. It's about the thrill of adventure and the calm of stillness. It's about discovery and reflection. For the adventurers, the Maldives offers adrenaline-filled experiences like surfing the powerful waves of the outer atolls, kitesurfing over turquoise shallows, or jet skiing across crystal-clear lagoons. For the dreamers, it's about sunrise yoga sessions with the ocean as your mat, or sipping coconut water as you drift gently on a paddleboard. Every traveler finds a different version of paradise here, shaped by their own rhythm and desires. Some islands are known for their untouched beauty, lush with tropical foliage, where nature reigns supreme. Others are carefully curated sanctuaries of indulgence, where wellness spas, underwater suites, and private butlers redefine what luxury means. Yet all share the same essential soul, a deep connection to the sea, the sky, and the simple joys of life. The Maldives teaches us that luxury doesn't need noise. It speaks softly, through moments of awe and grace. And then there is the magic of island hopping, a journey that reveals the diversity within this seemingly uniform paradise. Each island has a personality, a story. One may greet you with a beach shaped like a crescent moon, another with a house reef teeming with clownfish and sea anemones. Some islands are small enough to walk around in minutes, others stretch far enough to have their own jungles and villages. With each hop, the Maldives opens up like a treasure map, inviting you to explore its secrets one jewel at a time. But the Maldives isn't just a retreat, it's a lesson. A reminder of the fragility of beauty, and of the urgency to protect it. As sea levels rise and climates change, this island nation stands on the front lines of environmental awareness. The very wonders that make the Maldives extraordinary, its coral reefs, its biodiversity, its coastal ecosystems, are also the most vulnerable. And yet, from this vulnerability comes strength. The Maldivian people have become global voices for sustainability, resilience, and hope. From coral gardening initiatives to ocean cleanups, from solar-powered resorts to eco-conscious building designs, the Maldives is proving that paradise can be preserved if we act with care. Education here isn't confined to books. It's written in the currents, in the tides, in the symbiosis between people and planet. When you walk through a mangrove forest or swim alongside a reef shark, you begin to understand the Maldives isn't just a place to visit. It's a place to learn from. A place that teaches respect, humility, and gratitude. Because here, nature is not a backdrop. It's the main character. Weddings held on these islands take on an almost mythical beauty. Imagine exchanging vows with your toes in the sand, the ocean as your witness, and the setting sun painting the sky in celebration. Or picture a private dinner set on a sandbank that disappears beneath the tide by morning. In the Maldives, romance doesn't need orchestras or elaborate stages. It needs only the sea, the sky, and two hearts open to the moment. And what about families? The Maldives, while often seen as a couple's retreat, is also a playground for children and a haven for family connection. Many resorts offer special programs designed to spark young minds, marine biology lessons, dolphin safaris, treasure hunts through palm groves. Parents and children alike can share the joy of discovery, the thrill of adventure, and the comfort of being together, far from distractions. Here, memories aren't just made, they're etched into the soul. And in moments of solitude, when the island is quiet and the world feels far away, you start to understand what draws people back here again and again. It's not just the beauty. It's the feeling. The feeling of being small in the face of such vastness, and yet significant. The feeling of being connected to something ancient, something eternal. The Maldives is more than a destination, it's an emotion. From the depths of its coral caves to the quiet songs of its palm leaves, from the laughter of children on a village island to the elegance of a manta rays glide, every inch of the Maldives tells a story. A story of balance. Of nature and nurture. Of land and sea. Of fragility and strength. This paradise, though often imagined as a faraway fantasy, is a real and living place. And in visiting it, we are not just spectators. We are participants. We are guests, students, and stewards of something irreplaceable. As another day dawns over the Maldives, the horizon shimmers with promise. The soft pink glow of early light reflects on still waters, and the world awakens in silence, as if paying respect to the miracle that is this archipelago. Fishermen in wooden boats cast their nets with graceful precision. Herons patrol the shoreline. Waves roll in with rhythm, ancient and eternal. And you, somewhere on a tiny island in the middle of the vast Indian Ocean, stand in awe of it all, part of the world, yet wonderfully removed from its noise. This is the essence of the Maldives. It's not just what you see, but how you feel. It's the stillness that sinks into your bones, the clarity that floods your mind, the joy that quietly settles in your heart. It's the way the sea greets you every morning like an old friend, and how the stars seem to whisper stories long forgotten. In this paradise, you don't just escape the world, you rediscover yourself. There's something spiritual about this place, a quiet reverence that seems to rise from the water itself. It's in the way the light touches the ocean like a lover's hand. In the ritual of barefoot walks at sunset. In the simple pleasure of sipping tea while waves kiss the shore. In the laughter that drifts from a hammock, the scent of salt in the breeze, the trace of sand on your skin after a moonlit swim. The Maldives doesn't shout its beauty, it sings it, in soft, timeless notes that echo in the soul. And it is this rare blend of natural elegance and emotional depth that makes the Maldives unforgettable. The water villas and luxury spas are part of the allure, yes, but the true wonder lies in the unspoken moments, the quiet kindness of a local guide, the sparkle in a child's eyes during a drumming dance, the heartbeat of the ocean in your ears as you float, weightless and free. It is in the spirit of community, too, that the Maldives shines. On the local islands, life moves at a different pace. Villages hum with authenticity. Children chase waves and play cricket on the beach. Elders sit beneath banyan trees and trade stories that span generations. These islands carry the soul of the nation, where hospitality isn't a service, it's a way of life. When you visit, you are not just a guest, you are part of their story, even if only for a little while. The coral reefs that protect these islands are not only ecosystems, they are guardians, resilient yet delicate, cradling the future of this nation. And within them, nature performs one of its most miraculous acts, rebirth. After bleaching events and storms, the reefs are slowly coming back to life, thanks to human care and nature's own determination. To swim among these reborn gardens is to witness hope itself, colorful, fragile, enduring. As the world becomes faster, louder, more complicated, the Maldives offers a rare and precious gift, simplicity. It reminds us of the beauty of slowing down, of listening to the sea, of watching clouds drift with no urgency. In a life filled with notifications, responsibilities, and endless motion, the Maldives is a pause button. A moment of breath. A gentle whisper that says, "Be still. You are enough." Every memory you make here becomes a part of you, not just in photos or souvenirs, but in the way your heart softens at the sight of blue. In the way you remember to breathe deeper, love fuller, and live more consciously. Because once you've walked barefoot across a sandbank that vanishes with the tide, once you've held your breath as a stingray passes inches from your face, once you've watched the moon rise over an ocean that stretches beyond the imagination, you are changed. And perhaps that is the greatest wonder of the Maldives, not what it shows you, but what it reveals within you. You may arrive searching for escape, but you leave having found something far more profound. Presence, connection, awe. The islands become a mirror, reflecting your truest self, away from the noise, beneath the surface, and lit by the stars. So whether you come to dive with whale sharks, to celebrate love, to heal a weary soul, or to simply feel sand between your toes and salt on your lips, know this, the Maldives will welcome you. Gently. Fully. Eternally, because this isn't just paradise. It is a sanctuary. A wonder. A world where the heart of the ocean beats in time with yours. And once you've heard it, you will never forget its song. Thank you for joining us on this unforgettable journey through the wonders of the Maldives. If this island paradise stirred something deep within you, a dream, a memory, a longing, then share it in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more cinematic adventures around the world. Until next time, may your path be peaceful, your skies be clear, and your heart always be ready for wonder.